Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. My name is Alif Kha. Welcome to my YouTube channel. In this video, we will talk about Nova Scotia PNP program. Now, Nova Scotia, or otherwise known as NSPNP, has been everybody's hot topic for over the years because they had a very famous category B, which is now closed. And unfortunately, they have not yet announced the reopening for the category B. But the thing is that Nova Scotia is still selecting people without the need of a job offer. Okay, and in this video, I will tell you the details of the Nova Scotia PNP program and we'll have a deep discussion about the NSPNP. So let's jump on to the website of the beautiful province of Nova Scotia. So if you want to immigrate, then this is your go-to option because you're going to find all the information about Nova Scotia PNP program right here. So once you're ready to move to beautiful Nova Scotia, you will want to apply to the NSPNP stream, and through the NSPNP, immigrants who have the skills and experience targeted by Nova Scotia may be nominated to immigrate. So these are the different streams, okay, and I had to go through all of that once upon a time to learn about the PNP program details, but because I have done that, you don't have to do that, and this is the purpose of this video, right? So Nova Scotia Labour Market Priorities is a PNP program that basically does not need a job offer. And if you were looking for the Canadian PNP programs which do not need a job offer in 2021 or 2022, then Nova Scotia is an option for you. And if your profile will fit them, then they are going to come select you. So basically, Nova Scotia targets you from express entry pool, but their substream of Nova Scotia experience express entry. This is a stream that will need a job offer, but I'm going to share the PNP substream of Nova Scotia that does not need a job offer, which is Nova Scotia Labour Market Priorities. So if you want to become eligible for this PNP program, then obviously you need to receive a letter of interest from the Nova Scotia PNP programs within your express entry profile. So to receive that letter, basically I have this document right here which shows the dates and the criteria on the basis of which Nova Scotia selected people in the past. So last time they selected people was March 29, 2021. Now they don't hold regular draws because this is an Atlantic province, and this Atlantic province has basically 6 or 7 substreams, and also they are part of the AIPP. And all of them are based on job offer, but this labor market priority stream is the one stream that is not based on job offer. So the draws are obviously limited, and it is not a PNP program for everyone. But you need to understand that there is an option that Nova Scotia could come looking for you, and they might be selecting your profile. Now they have a set criteria for each draw. Okay, there is no specific criteria for all of their draws. I mean, they don't tell you that this is the ideal candidate that we need, like Saskatchewan tells you. I mean, they don't directly tell you, but they tell you that this is the ideal candidate that we're looking for. And if you're an ideal candidate, then know this, that we are going to select you. But Nova Scotia does not basically depict the picture of a ideal candidate. So let's just check randomly the last 3 draws of Nova Scotia PNP and see what kind of people are they looking at. So March 29, 2021, the draw details are as followed. Let me just increase the zoom level here. Okay, March 29 draw. So they selected candidates who had French as their first official language. Now this is a priority that NSPNP set for the candidates in that particular draw. I mean, you could know French, but that could be your second language. But they selected people who had French as their first language, okay? And having French language was not enough. They needed to have English as second official language with a CLB level of at least 7 in all language abilities. And also they needed to hold bachelor's degrees at least, okay? If you only had intermediate education, then having the above 2 criteria, you would not still fit the profile. Then the fourth thing was include copy of both language tests, that is English and French. So this was their criteria for the March 29 draw. But listen to this, the January 19 draw This is a very interesting one. So the criteria, just look at it. Have a primary occupation of other financial officers. That is 1114. Okay. So the people who have this knock, Nova Scotia suddenly needed them, and Nova Scotia simply opened that express entry profile, put the keywords that this is the people, this is the ideal candidate that they want, and that person or the group of people, they would have received a Nova Scotia notification of interest in their express entry profile, and they would have been over the moon. So this is basically how it is. Nova Scotia could surprise you at any day, at any time, at any kind of profile that you have. So this is basically a matter of luck, in other words. Okay. And the second, other than having this primary knock, I mean, you could claim your work experience under multiple knocks, but the primary knock, if your primary knock was 1114, and you could provide letter of reference from employers to demonstrate that you have 4 years or more years of experience in knock 1114. Now, this is the reason why I would suggest to you that if you have 6 years of work experience, then there is an option in your express entry profile where you could mention that you have 6 years of work experience, so that if Nova Scotia likes your knock, and their selection criteria at that day was that you need to have 6 years of work experience, then at least your express entry profile would be saying that, and Nova Scotia would be picking you up. Okay, so 4 years of work experience was required, and a CLB level of 9 in English was required. Okay, and they needed at least a bachelor's degree. So, I mean, there is no requirement of the CRS of a particular candidate. I mean, they did not say that we selected people between 458 to 467 like OINP does. They needed these specific things. They needed a person who would know English, at least the level of CLB 9. They needed a person who would have at least a bachelor's degree. They needed a person who had 4 years of work experience at least, and they needed a person with a knock code of 1114. So this is a very interesting PNP program, and if you are sitting in the express entry pool, then you never know when Nova Scotia would pick your profile. So this is again an optimistic video, but some of my subscribers, they take these videos and then they sit back and they think that, okay, meaning I don't have to do anything. Nova Scotia will come looking for me and they will select me and I will just fly to Nova Scotia. But thing is, you have to put your 100% effort. You have to improve your CRS in any way you can, whether it takes 1 year, 2 years to improve your CRS, you need to do that. Now, let's just check another draw because there are so many draws. It started in 2018, yes. So let's just check another draw, the December 2019 draw. Okay, so in this draw they selected 1123 knock code, and they needed 2 or more years of work experience. Okay, and they needed IELTS CLB 9. Okay, and they needed a master's degree. So like these are some interesting facts about the Nova Scotia PNP program, and in specific the labor market priority stream. And for applying to this PNP program, I hope you have understood, but let me summarize it. You will create your express entry profile, and maybe you already have an express entry profile. And the primary knock that you have, you need to exhibit the complete number of years in that primary knock. Okay, and if Nova Scotia would pick up your knock code, or if they would select the profile that fits right to you, then you would receive a notification of interest. So basically there is no creating another profile on the Nova Scotia website. There is no, there's basically nothing other than creating an express entry profile. So if Nova Scotia selects you, they select you. So I hope this video actually gave you an idea that there is another PNP program without the need of a job offer who could come looking for you, and you will be getting a notification of interest and ultimately a nomination from an Atlantic province. How cool is that? This is Ali Iftikhar wishing you guys all the best.